Yeah. So what we discussed in the previous class, guys, in the previous class we discussed about the
Package.
package management. So how we can install the package, guys? We can install the package in two ways. One is how we can install the package, guys. We can install the package in two ways. One is guys, how we can install the package.
RPM.
Hmm.
RPM
Or
and name.
did you watch it the class or not, guys? Yesterday's class. Yes, with the DevOps, right? One second. If I use the notepad, RPM and
PM.
M, right? Yeah, we discussed about the package management, RPM and M. So we
PM.
can install the package through M. M install, package name, remove, update or upgrade, reinstall. So these are the installation. So today what we will discuss about the web server. Today we'll discuss about the web server. Is that 1 second, guys? Yeah. So what is a Apache and what is the Apache and Tomcat, guys? So Apache and Tomcat are guys. So what is the Apache and Tomcat? So Apache and Tomcat are the web servers. Apache and Tomcat are the web servers. Web servers installation and deployment. Web servers installation and deployment, guys. The real time web servers installation and deployment. So what is a web server? Guys, what is a web server? Guys, what is a web server? I think Srinivas already knows. What is a web server? Ishwar also knows. Srinivas, Ishwar. Mahesh not joined, huh?
Yeah, join.
Yeah. So Srinivas, what is web server?
Yeah, web server is nothing but an application. Uh,
Mm,
if any website working, definitely we need in background in one server.
mm,
And every server is different, like application server or database servers, and
mm.
we call as different servers. Web server
Mm,
is like Java, or based on the application, we need to background packages.
mm. Nice. So, so for example, it may be a physical server or a virtual server.
Virtual server.
Guys, now you understood, right? If it is a physical or a virtualization. So the physical, what is the so initially where we are deploying our application? So we are deploying our application in the physical servers. So what this is, for example, this is Dell Power HR HR 710 or something like model. So here, what you installed, guys? You installed which OS you installed, guys? CentOS 9 is installed. So then, so what this is, for example, this is a app server. App server is nothing but a application server. What is this, guys? This is the application server. Your website is deployed. Your
Website.
website is deployed under this server. Under this server.
Server.
So if you want to deploy your website, what you need? What you need? For example, so who developed the code, guys? Who developed the code?
Developer.
Guys,
Developers.
yes. Developers develop that code. So right. So whatever the developers develop that code and integrate to .jar or .java. So this is our, for example, Google or Facebook or any website, guys. This is a website, call it as BlueJTech website. What this is, guys? This website is, for example, this website is bluejetech.com. What is website? This website is my website is bluejetech.com. And all my applications, all my, this code will be deployed under this server. Then only we can see this server, right? So for this, what we need to do, so what we need to install. So if you want to deploy any server, any code, so we need a web server. So if you want to deploy any code, what we need, guys? We need a web server.
Web server.
Yeah. So what is a web server? A web server is a software that delivers delivers web pages, delivers web pages to users over the internet. Over the internet. So example, what is the example, guys? HTTPS colon www slash www.google.com. Okay, facebook.com. HTTPS colon facebook.com. HTTPS colon double slash bluejtech.com. What is this? So a web server is a software that delivers a web page that delivers a web pages to users over the internet. That web page over the internet. What this is bluejtech.com. Bluejtech.com. These all are the web pages. What these all are, guys? These all are a web pages. These all are the, so this is the courses, hire and try and apply. So right, this is the placement. Okay, about us. Okay, so about as this is nothing but so this is nothing but a website. What this is, guys? This is nothing but a website, right, guys? This is a website where this website is deployed. This website is deployed under the server, under this web server. So web servers, right? Understood, guys? So your browser sends a request to web server, and that server sends back to the requested to the web pages. Right. So from here, so what you deployed, you installed the which web server, for example, Apache web server. What is that, guys? Apache web server. You de Here you installed the Apache web server and you deployed the code. Where you deployed? Var www.html. So this is the path. When you install the path, right, when you install the Apache web server, a default path will be created. Under this, you can deploy your website. And right, so once you deploy it, right, so if you give the end user searched over the browser www. Bluejtech.com, www.bluejtech.com. So it will sends the your browser sends the request to Your browser sends the request to, so request to the web server. This is the web server, and server sends back to the request to the web page. Servers back send to the web page. How it will send that pages through the HTTP or HTTPS. What is this, guys? Through the HTTP or HTTPS. What is HTTP and HTTPS? So HTTP is nothing but a hypertext transfer protocol. HTTPS is nothing but a hypertext transfer protocol secure. Hypertext transfer protocol secure. Over the HTTPS, we are hypertext transfer protocol. Hypertext transfer protocol. So in Notepad, whatever the text we are seeing, that is nothing but a plain text. So whatever the text you are seeing it in the browser, that text is nothing but a hypertext transfer protocol. So this protocol will transfer the hypertext pages from server to your browser. Server to your browser. Guys, understood? Yeah. What is that? Your browser. Your browser sends a request to a web server, request to a web server, and that server sends back the requested web page. Requested web page. Guys, understood? So, what is a web server? A web server is a software that delivers a web pages to the users over the internet. So, for example, these all are the web sites. So, how it works, guys? Something like user requested the something like, right? So, it will directly talk to the here. It will directly talk to the a web server. In the web server, for example, there is a index.html index.html. So in this index.html, so something like the DNS, right? The DNS look up to the www.bluejtech.com. So that will resolve the server. The server have the IP address, something like 192.168.56. So 119, for example. So this IP will convert to the this IP will convert to the naming convention, that is the DNS. So for example, bluejtech.com. So they created a DNS name called as a bluejtech.com. So whenever a user hit the bluejtech.com, it will search the where the server relates to, and it will go to here and it will open the page. It will open the page. Guys, understood? So websites are two types. One is a static website and a dynamic website. Guys, task for you. What is a static website and what is dynamic website? Guys, I will ask you tomorrow what is static and what is that dynamic. Guys, you guys can search it in the Google, WhatsApp, Google, YouTube, or whatever it may be, ChatGPT, whatever it may be. Guys, I need an answer for this. What is the static website and what is the dynamic website? I will ask you on tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, okay. Now you understood, right? So how you can see the data, how you can see the pages, definitely we need to, we need to keep it in the any of the web server, any of the web server. So popular web servers. What are the popular web servers, guys? So popular web servers are, guys, does anyone knows what are the popular web server softwares? What is one is Apache. Apache is nothing but a HTTP server, Apache HTTP server. The second one
Tomcat.
is,
Tomcat.
yes, Apache Tomcat. Apache Tomcat. Others, guys? Apache Tomcat.
Jenkins,
Nginx.
Nginx, yes.
Nginx. Microsoft. Microsoft IaaS. Apache Tomcat, okay, JBoss, WebLogic, JBoss, WebLogic, right? So these all are the web servers. These all are the popular web servers. Most they are using so Apache Web Server, Apache Tomcat, and Apache Tomcat Nginx and Microsoft IIS. Guys, so language supported every web server. So what this is, for example, this is the web server. What this is? This is a web server. What this web server is? Web server is Apache web server, and so Apache web server. So every web server having their own supported languages. Language supported default port description. Okay, so description. So what is this, guys? Apache web server. So what is Apache web server? Apache HTTP web server will be by default it will be it will be there in the CentOS all the Red Hat flavors. Red Hat, CentOS, Fedora, they are included. Red Hat Inc. company included their included in their packages. That package that web server is Apache web server. Okay. So who included that Red Hat Inc. included the a web server called as a Apache web server. Web server called as a Apache a web server. So what are the languages supported? So for example, if you are a Apache web server, so which language is supported? So which files are? So Apache Tomcat, only jar will be supported. Jar will be is nothing but a Java files. So Apache is supported for the Java language, and Apache HTTP server is supported for the HTML, PHP, comma, JavaScript, right? HTML, CSS, JavaScript. These all are the it supports. So it supports these guys, static files. So what is the port number of Apache 80 or 443? So HTTP is nothing but a 80. So HTTPS is nothing but a 443. So why? So what is the description? Who used this one? Mostly, most widely used open source. Because of this is the open source, right? Mostly used open source web server. Okay, Apache Tomcat. So Apache Tomcat will support Java. Will support Java servlet servlets under JSP. Servlets under JSP. What is the default port number for this Apache Tomcat web server 8080? So right. So where they are using web application servers for Java application. Web applications web application server for Java apps, Java applications. So what is Nginx? Nginx is supported for HTML, PHP. What is that? HTML and PHP languages. It supports HTML and PHP languages. Okay. So what is this? This is also port number 80 and 443. It will it will access through 80 and 443. What is this? This is a high performance high performance lightweight lightweight server. Okay, so lightweight server. Microsoft IISS Internet server. Internet Explorer, I don't know exactly, is Microsoft IIS means Internet Information Services. Internet Information services, right? So what this will support only ASP .NET applications, ASP.NET applications. Those are something like this is also 80 and 443, 443 web server for Windows. What is this? Web server for Windows operating system. Operating system. Guys, understood? So today we are discussing about these two. So Apache and Tomcat. So Apache and Tomcat. Guys, understood?
Yes.
Yes, right? Yeah. So today we'll discuss about the Apache web server. So what web server, guys? Apache a web
Website.
server. Yeah. Second
Sir,
option.
for Python language, which server we use? It's supported in
Nginx for Python, PySpark. Okay.
Nginx. Okay.
Nginx also we can use, and the PySpark is a web server for to deploy the Python applications also. Right.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
PySpark is a tool, I think. Yeah. Okay. PySpark is a web server. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Which web server is supported for Python? So we have a number of web servers. So SpyPark, SpyPark. So SpyPark also on top of a API server to deploy the Python applications. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Apache. So I can have a document. I need to open the document. HTTP. Yeah. You understood, right? So web server host a website. We can host multiple websites or on the same web server, right? Apache, Tomcat, Nginx, so IIS. Apache is the default web server in Red Hat, guys. Default web server in Apache is the Apache is the default web server, default web server in RHEL or Red Hat, CentOS, CentOS, or something like a Fedora, Oracle Linux, Oracle or Amazon Linux. Amazon Linux. Yes, understood. So, what is the package name for HTTPD? HTTP is nothing but a Apache. Apache. Okay, HTTP Apache. So, what is the package name? What is the package name you need to install? HTTPD is the package name. What is the service we need to start? HTTPD is the service. HTTPD is the service. And config file. Config file is so where is the config file slash etc httpd conf httpd dot conf file. This is and port number. What is the port number, guys? Port number is 80 is the port number and default default document root. So default document root is nothing but where we can deploy our web applications, websites, www.html. So what this is? This directory where the website content available. Where the website content available. So default directory index. What is that? Default directory index. What is the default directory index? The index is something like a index.html. Index.html. This is the home page. Home page for that website. Home page for that website from the documentation. Home page for that documentation. Document root, guys. What is that? Documentation or a document root. Document or root. Okay, understood? So what is that? So what you need to install? How to install the packages? How to install Apache HTTP, HTTPD? How to install Apache package on CentOS? How to install, guys? So what is the command? Guys, yesterday I told you how we can install the package. Yum install HTTPD. Yum install HTTPD. This is the this is the command to install the package. How to check how to check if the package is installed or not. How to check, guys, if the package is installed or not? Guys, how to check if the package is installed or not? Guys, if the software is installed or not, how to check? Yesterday, right? I told you. Pujita, Srihita, guys, Iswar, Srinivas Reddy.
Oh,
RPM-QA package
Yes,
name.
very good. RPM-QA package name. What is the package? This is the package. So how to start the service?
Service.
How to start the service, guys?
Service name start. If it is in RHL 5 and 6 and
Hmm.
7, 8 and coming,
System
same.
CTL
System CTL
start
start. Service
HTTPD.
name dot.
So system CTL enable HTTPD. Okay. What is enable? Enable is nothing but a so it will start automatically while starting the OS if you enable, guys. Okay. And so what you need to do? Stop the firewall. Stop the firewall D service on Linux. So what is that, guys? Systemctl stop firewall D service. Okay. So once that is done, then you can copy your copy your website code into where www.html folder directory. Okay, HTML directory. Guys, understood? So go to here cd var www html HTML and you can copy the files. You can copy files. Guys, understood? So how you can deploy a website? How you can install the uh, Oracle virtual machine. I want to start Oracle virtual machine. I just now started, guys. Yeah. So what is the code? So for example, index.html. So vi index.html. So in the VI index.html, what I am creating, so I have HTML code and something like a hash h1 tag. So this is AWS with DevOps batch is 60. Okay. So this is my heading tag. Then I'm closing HTML. So this is the HTML language, guys. So in the index.html, what I deployed, what I gave, this is the AWS with the DevOps batch 60 index.html. Okay. Yeah, let's see. If it is open, I will show you. Yeah, I'm connecting through putty. Okay, putty. So what is this putty? 192.168.56.119, mostly my IP address. Or if you want to directly connect root, right? Root at the rate. If you give root at the rate and the appearance change bold 16, okay, open. You see, right? It will not ask the username, that will directly ask the password. Red hat. Red hat. Okay. So this is our server. So how to install the package, guys? Install HTTPD is the package. If you give -i, it will not ask yes or no. Okay. Yes. You see, it will resolve the dependency package also. It will resolve the dependency package also. You are installing HTTPD, but all are the dependency. Dependency also resolve. Your web server is installed. Your web server is installed. Next, what you need to do? You need to check if the package is installed or not. RPM-QA
Yeah.
HTTPD. Okay, installed. Then check cd var www.html.
Yeah.
Okay. So vi index.html. It supports HTML language, right? CSS, JavaScript. So what is this? HTML h1 tag. This is AWS with the DevOps batch 60 h1 close HTML close, guys. Okay, this is my website code. For example, systemctl status HTTPD is the service. Service is not running. What you need to do? You need to start the service. Okay, let's check the status. Yeah, now the service is running now. Now let's check out. Enter systemctl stop firewall. Okay, so yeah, your application is deployed now. Now let's check it in the browser. Now let's check it in the browser. What is this, guys? HTTP colon double slash 192.168.90 colon 80. What is the port number? Port number is 80 slash index.html. First, we need to check the 80. Okay, so this is AWS with DevOps batch 50. Is deployed? Is this deployed, guys?
Yes.
index.html. Index.html. So I want to change index.html, right? Maybe I don't know. Let's try. Let's try. Body PG color equal red. Body. Every time you need to restart or sorry, restart or stop the services. Okay. You see, my website is changed. The color, everything is changed. Okay. Now I want the website a code. What the code? Downloads educator. Else I will this is my wget. I'm downloading from the web guide. Yeah, unzip right. You can use unzip indicate ls rmi from rf educate dot zip. I'm removing this guys. Index.html, right? Mm, see, move it to cd educate ls move start to slash slash www slash html. I'm moving it to here, guys. ls cd dot ls rm hyphen rf. I'm deleting the dedicate. Okay, all my these files. So index.html, everything is this is my code, guys. This is my code. So what you can do after this, you need to restart the server. After this, you need to restart the server. Okay, let's check it. Guys, it's changed. This is index.html. This is my website. If it is something like google.com or facebook.com, right? So you get to home. This is about, this is courses, this is pages, this is contact, right? You will see all the pages, something like testimonials. Okay. So these all are this is my website. This is my website. Guys, now you understood how in the real time a website is deployed? Yes, understood?
Yes.
Yes, right? Yeah. So this is my, what this is? This is my Apache website. I want to install CD, right? So Apache, some same like as a Apache Tomcat. What is that, guys? Apache Tomcat is the third-party software. So we need to download it from the Apache web server. So we need to download it from the that Apache web server. So we need to install the Java 11. Okay. So we need to install Java and the Tomcat. So which application we are deploying? We are deploying the Java application. So we are deploying the Java application. First, we need to install the Java. We need to install the Java. So this is Java. So Java is installing and Java is installing and this is the website. So this is the website, guys. I will tell you how website. Okay. Yeah. So Tomcat is the Tomcat download. What this is Apache Tomcat. So this is the tar.gz zip file. Guys, this is the third party software. Third party softwares will be installed under which directory, guys? Third party softwares will be installed under which directory?
Slash OPT.
Yes, very good. Which directory? Slash
Slash OPT.
OPT. Very good. Slash OPT. This Apache is the system related software. So system already by default it will give, right? So no need to. So you just install install Apache is the but Apache Tomcat is the third party web server. Apache Tomcat is the third party web server. So we are downloading this. So we are downloading it and so we need to untar this, untar it. Okay. So we need to untar compress file. We need to untar it. Okay. ls Apache Tomcat. Move Apache Tomcat as a Tomcat. I am renaming the file. What is that, guys? Tomcat. Move Tomcat to slash opt. Okay. cd slash opt. Okay. This is the opt Tomcat. ls ll rm hyphen rm Tomcat. cd Tomcat. Yeah, cd Tomcat. We have one Tomcat, right? rm hyphen rf cd rm hyphen rf Tomcat. Populate. Okay, guys. cd enter ls. What is the command? Again, tar command we need to execute it. Tar ls move Apache to Tomcat C or move Tomcat folder to opt folder. No cd opt. Yeah. So this is the Tomcat, right? What this is? CD Tomcat. If you go to the Tomcat, right? So we have a bin and the web apps. So in the Tomcat, where we need to deploy your application. So we need to deploy your application in the you need to deploy your application in the OPT Tomcat web apps. If it is a Apache web server, Apache HTTP web server, where www HTML. Okay. Where www HTML. So this is the Java, right? Java will In the Java, we need to deploy only .jar or .var file. For example, so this is the .jar file. What is this? This is the .var file. For example, I'm downloading the wget. Okay. So what this is lab6a.java. Okay. So where you need to deploy your application, you need to deploy your application in the web apps folder. Web apps folder. Okay. ls cd bin. So how you can start? You can start the service by using. So here you have a shutdown.sh, stop.sh. So here startup.sh. Okay. So Tomcat is started. So ps hyphen ef pipe grep hyphen I tom. Yeah, Tomcat is running. Now let's see. Let's see the application. Where exactly your Apache head case? Yeah, this is also running. 119. What is the port number of a Tomcat, guys? So the port number of the Tomcat is 8080. Port number of the Tomcat is 404. You see, Apache Tomcat is installed. Now your application is deployed under the lab 6A. You see, guys, this is the a Tomcat application, Tomcat Java application. Okay, guys, well, you understood? This is running on which port 8080. This is running on which port 80. Right, we can run multiple websites in the same server. We can run multiple websites in the same server. Guys, understood? Guys, understood?
Yes.
Yes,
Uh,
right?
yeah, that IP is your local machine IP address.
Yes, yes, this is my local mission IP address. So this
Okay.
might be, you can convert it to DNS name, google.com, facebook.com, whatsapp.com, whatever name.
Yeah. And
Yes,
one doubt was that, sir, you stopped the firewall, right? So
yes,
why
yes, yes.
why you have stopped that one firewall? I didn't
Yeah,
understand.
yeah. So firewall is nothing but yes, sir. A firewall is nothing but it's a network blocking. It's a network blocking. So in the real time, how they are blocking? For example, everyone hackers can hack this server, right? Hackers can hack this server. So how we can secure this? This is the security firewalls for the gate firewall. What is this, guys? This is the FortiGate firewall or Sonic firewall. This is the Sonic firewall and Cisco firewall. So these all are the firewalls. So these firewalls, they are using it and they cannot enter the others to into our application. Others to application. That's the reason we stopped the firewall. So in Linux inbuilt, they define the firewalls. So if you allow that firewall, then only we can able to access the web server. So that's the reason I stopped the firewall. There is a concept is added in the Linux. That concept is a firewall. The concept.
Means if we stop the firewall, then others can't access our server. Only we can access, right?
No, no, others also can access, right? If you stop the firewall. So something like what I'm so firewall D, if you stop the firewall D, right, every port will access it. So if you want to enable the port in that firewall, so then only we can access that port only. If you use the firewall, means they are allowing a port to they are allowing a port and IP address to that server. So they are not restricting if you stop the firewall. So if you want to restrict the IP address and port number, so right. So for example, this website is in this server. So for example, where you are hitting from your local machine. So that IP address is different. That IP address is different. So when you hit it right, it will directly go to that server, that web server, and pick up that website, right? So in 80. So this IP address will yellow into your server. So our home IP address will yellow into your server. Then only we can see the. So in AWS security group, Varsha,
Yes.
understood?
Yeah.
Yeah. In AWS, security group is nothing but a firewall D concept.
Yeah. But we stop now. That's why I have a
We
doubt.
stop. We
Why we
stopped that.
stop?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Any IP address, any port number can access to that server. If you stopped that firewall D.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, guys. Any doubts? Apache, Tomcat, web server installation. Guys, from tomorrow onwards, we will start the cloud. And one thing, there is no class on tomorrow. Okay. The class will start from after tomorrow. No class tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever classes Monday to Friday only.
Monday to Friday only.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you all.